You've got something special on tonight. What's happening here and why are you doing it?
We've just sponsored the technology drinks reception. So basically, we've been partners with Reed for almost over 10 years now. And the last couple of years, we've basically been sponsoring a reception where we get together a lot of the people who are visiting the show and just get into a nice networking event. And it's fantastic. Just turnout has been absolutely great here today.
Is this just whining and dining, or is there a real serious purpose to this?
No, I mean, yeah, it's all about getting people out of, just the normal formalities that you have. So, we got a lot of people coming to our stand, but then at the same time, just getting them into a nice, casual, informal atmosphere and just having a chat. It just could be about business. It could be just about the football match yesterday. So it's great to have all of them together and just basically have a bit of fun together.
It's about relationships, I suppose.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's these are, I mean, a lot of the people that basically are customers. There's a lot of people that they bring along together as well, and it's across the different breadth of the industry. So it's not just like tour operators or travel agencies or hotels. I mean, they could be absolutely everybody. So that's one of the things we love about WTM is it's a great global audience, and when I say global, I mean global, and unlike other shows basically, and that's why we are here every year.
And a little bit of wine. Do you think it maybe seals a few business deals?
We don't do deals here, mate. For us, it's a number of reasons. I mean, one is obviously being present, and that's key for us. The other is obviously there's so much new going on in the company, so this is the best stage for us to basically get all that information out. Sure, there's a lot of new prospects we meet, but I wouldn't be sitting here. Technology is not something you just sit and you just basically do deals. It's a lot of information sharing. It's a lot of getting to understand the companies and the business better, and then follow throughs. So for us, I mean, the reason we do WTM is like I said, is being there, being present, telling the world about where things are, and there's a lot of stuff going on with Illusions at the moment. So it's fantastic for us.
Well, let's talk about that for a moment. Technology. How important is technology now for the travel industry?
It's always been important, but the cool thing is that people have finally come to realize, right? And we've been doing this forever, and it's interesting when you sit and talk to both customers and prospects, and people who you talked to about 3 years ago, who would not really get it, and now coming to us and saying we need it, right? And we need it now. Because if we don't have it, we're not going to be around in another 2 years, and that is a very interesting spin for us, to be honest. Because travel. It's a global industry. I mean, technology is a no-brainer if you think about it. I mean, you think travel, you think online, right? But imagine all of the businesses that you have and the companies around the world. How much percentage of that is online? It's a very small, right? So for us, that's what we do. I mean, our business is primarily about taking travel companies into the internet space, but at the same time making sure that the core business is automated. And I tell you, I mean, at the moment, that's the fun thing, because we've got these companies that we were driving after before. The same guys coming now and saying, "Hey, can we talk?" and that's awesome.
Nice position to be in. Where do you see technology going then? We've reached this point now where it's really starting to bubble and it's really starting to be effervescent.
Sure.
Where's it going next?
I mean, it depends. I mean, if you look at technology, I mean, technology is such a broad word. It's like travel. It's such a broad industry, right? So when you talk about specific to travel, people were talking about being online. It's old news. People talking about being mobile, old news. How many of them are still doing that? Very few. But it's considered and it's accepted as the fact that we need to, and we've got to. Not at whether we should or not, right? Social networking, who knows? Who knows? I mean, Facebook, Twitter. I mean, with the valuations they got, with the audience that they have, I can't stand here and say to you today that Facebook is going to be here in 5 years' time. I can't, because maybe there's another technology out there who's basically going to take over the world by storm. So for us, it's all about we kind of have a crystal ball into the future, but our immediate core purpose of existence is what you can do today with the technology available out there, right? And that's the key. We can sit here and we can predict about what's going to happen in the next 5 years or the 10 years or even next year. But it's the opportunities and the potential you have today that you're not even using, right? And that's really basically what makes it even more interesting.
Faisal, again, pleasure
Pleasure,
meeting you
man.
again.
Good to
Really
see you,
enjoyed
buddy,
it.
yeah.
Nice to see you
You
as
don't
well.
come to ATM, do you?
No, I only do this one.